real quick, I mean, they were putting you in they're sort of forcing you into that mid-range all game. How did it feel to hit that one in the last minute and push the lead back up to 3?
Oh yeah, it felt amazing. I'm so happy, and like I'm still full of adrenaline that I don't know like if I'm gonna be able to make full sentences, but I'm really happy. That's all I can say.
Yeah, go into that a little bit more, your emotions at the end of the game. I mean, you got the ball at the end of the game, sort of slammed it against the floor as you were dribbling out the clock. Just what did that feel like?
It feels good. We lost to them 3 times last year, and it feels good to finally win. They're a great team, and we have a lot of respect for them. But it feels really, really good to finally beat them.
How do you sort of try to play your game? I mean, when they're forcing you off the 3-point line so much, forcing you into sort of that mid-range, that floater where you're coming off the screen.
I don't even know if I shot any threes, maybe one. I honestly do not know. I'm happy with the mid-range that they were giving me. The shots just weren't falling. So I'm just happy that the last one fell in for me, and that's all that matters.
Any emotion just around it being, your rival and beating them, at their gym as well?
Again, it feels amazing. The whole team is happy. Everyone did such an amazing job. Ellie with the blocks, Diabo with like the steals, the defense. She guarded Markson well the whole game. Callie guarded B. Like everyone just did an amazing job. Steffi knocked down so many shots. Montana did a great job. The whole bench was amazing. Great team win. I'm super happy, super proud.
How do you carry that into Saturday?
We're going to go in the same way we did today. We're going to forget about this game starting tomorrow and try to win it again.
Awesome. Thanks, Dora. I appreciate you coming on.
No, of course. Thank you.
Good job.
Yep.
Good job. Get some sleep if you can. Hydrate. Get your legs back. See ya.
Hey, Seton, what's up?
How's it going?
Good. Sort of open-ended. What do you think was the difference down the stretch? I mean, the last minute, I think you guys went on a 6-0 run to sort of close it out.
Yeah, it kind of came down to, because it could go either way. I mean, Idaho had a really nice 9-0 run there at the end of the third or in the fourth, and we had to call a timeout. But you feel like it could go either way, and luckily we came up with the possessions and hit some shots. Diaba had a big shot down the end, and obviously Dora's shot there to kind of put us up 3. And then fouls, defensive stops and fouls is what kind of pushed it up a little bit higher. But yeah, a lot of people might look at this game and be like, well, it's Idaho State has something to lose. They're the ones that are undefeated in conference, and maybe the pressure's on them, but we're not thinking like that at all. We're thinking about how we got beat 3 times last year, and how we want to play better. And Idaho is a good team, and they're a great measuring stick for us. And to come away with this one is big for us. And I just thought we played great defense. You held the 30% shooting, and great offensive team, and we just really dug in. It was led by Diala and anchored by Ellie, and we just had great positivity, great team emotion, positive emotion.
Yeah, were you worried about them sort of at all playing a game that was that tense? I mean, I don't think I've felt the tenseness, the stress for one of your games in a long time like that, where you're sort of trading buckets down the stretch.
Yeah, fortunately, I've gotten to coach enough games where you can kind of keep it together. Not to say I wasn't stressed, but you can kind of keep it together enough to try to figure out, can you find a way to win this one, and what situation can help you get open and get an opportunity to win. But now that the tension is there, I think a lot of people, want us to win and be successful. And when it's back and forth like that, it can be pretty stressful.
Andrew, after that first quarter, a little bit of a slow start there. Idaho actually went on a little bit of a run. What did you tell them in between the first and the second? after that start?
We were getting great shots. We were getting shots right at the basket, and layup attempts. And I just told them it's a matter of time before they go down. Just keep working. We're getting good looks. Stay positive, and they'll hopefully eventually go down.
What do they? I don't want to disagree with what you just said about getting good shots. It seemed like they were forcing you into a lot of more mid-rangers than you usually take, and the shots you were getting at the basket were really contested. I mean, what were they doing on defense to sort of force you into that? I mean, like Dora said, she didn't take any threes. I know they sag off Diab and sort of want her to take threes. What are they doing on defense to force you into sort of that shot profile?
They're not switching screens. And, well, they started switching some handoffs at the end there, but they're not switching screens, and they're going over screens with Dora and Estefi. And so that's what's left open. They're backing off the screener, and they're chasing shooters over the screens. So if you go straight to shoot a three, someone's going to be there in your face contesting it. But if you curl it and kind of turn it into a mid-range pull up, then it's an open shot. I probably shouldn't have told you any of that, because you'll print it and Idaho will read it and know what we're thinking. But yeah, that's what was going on.
Well, they do that a lot. I mean, I remember last year, even in the tournament, they were doing the same thing and sort of forcing a lot of those floaters.
That's their base defense, since last year. They try to pick on someone to help off of, if not a couple. I mean, last year we would have lineups in the game in the conference tournament where they wouldn't guard three people. When you had a post Irene and Diab out there, they would sag over help on all three of them. So it made anything at the baskets hard. So you can either only get a three or a mid-range.
Yeah, they're one of the teams that sort of takes sagging off Diaba to sort of a ridiculous level.
Yeah, they played her a little closer than I thought towards the end, which I was surprised about. But still, they allowed her to shoot a wide open three kind of in a critical moment. And, they stuck to their guns.
Did you make an adjustment to get a Steffi, some more of those mid-rangers coming off the handoff as Dora was sort of struggling earlier?
No, that's just a read. It wasn't anything different.
Anybody else to mention? I mean, Ellie had 5 blocks. I just looked at it again. I mean, just how much does it help you having her in there, with the style of defense that you like to play?
She did a great job of helping. I think most, if not all, of her blocks came from help side. It wasn't her own player. She ran over and left her player to block a shot. And, we needed the extras in this game to have a chance to win. And so the extras are, do you take a charge? Do you get an O board? Do you block a shot? Do you beat them to a 50-50 ball? To beat a really good team like that, you got to have the extras.
What does it mean to you to sort of get this win? I mean, after, like you said, losing to them 3 times last year and having them be the in-state rival and sort of, I don't know that people were saying this, but you were undefeated in conference, but you hadn't played Idaho. What does it mean for you right now?
Well, I mean, yeah, it evens it out a little bit, but losing 3 times and, that image is burned into my head of us and Reed last year, and we came out playing really well, and they in front of a great crowd, track athletes, football players are there. It was a fantastic crowd, the last game of the year, and we lost, and so that was kind of traumatizing. So to get one back, great, but we want more.
Sure. Thanks for coming down, Seton. I appreciate it. Congrats on the win. I can
Yep,
keep that stuff about, their defense out of there if you really want.
Yeah, I'm Andrew, I'm intentionally holding a little back because they're going to read what you print. And so I don't want to give them a scouting report on some of the details, but yeah.
That's fine. I'll be careful with that stuff, but thanks,
Yeah,
man.
it's all right. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
We're good. Have a good one.